Prince Edward had been expected to inherit the Duke of Edinburgh title when King Charles III took to the throne, but a palace source has claimed he may not grant his brother the dukedom. A new poll of Express.co.uk readers has found a staggering 94% support Edward being honoured with the title. Edward, the Earl of Wessex, had been promised to succeed his father as the Duke of Edinburgh, but he will now miss out on the new title. The king has reportedly changed his mind, with a palace source telling the Daily Mail earlier this week. The king wants to slim down the monarchy, so it wouldn't make sense to make the Earl the Duke of Edinburgh. They added, it's a hereditary title which would then be passed on to the Earl and Countess of Wessex's son, James, Viscount Severn. Essentially, this was accepted by the Earl when he agreed that his children would not be a prince or princess. Edward, along with his wife Sophie, Countess of Wessex, were gifted the future title on their wedding day 23 years ago, with an official statement from Buckingham Palace at the time reading, "The Queen, the Duke of Edinburgh and the Prince of Wales have also agreed that the Prince Edward should be given the Dukedom of Edinburgh in due course when the present title held now by Prince Philip eventually reverts to the crown." Instead of honouring their parents' wish, the king will reportedly keep the title for himself but not use it. In response, Express.co.uk ran a poll between 11:30 am on Monday, November 21, and 1:30 p.m. on Thursday, November 24, asking readers, should Charles make Edward the Duke of Edinburgh? Overall, 10,135 people cast their votes, with the overwhelming majority, 94%, 9,496 people, answering yes, Edward should be given the Edinburgh Dukedom. Meanwhile, 6%, 578 people, said no, Charles should not give his younger brother the title, and a further 61 people said they did not know. Hundreds of comments were left below the accompanying article as readers shared their thoughts on what the king should do. Many readers commented that Charles should follow through with his promise and award Edward and Sophie with the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh titles. Username The Wiz remarked, he should be honouring his parents' wish. Username Don5651 said, I believe that King Charles should follow what his father and Her Majesty the Queen wanted. Prince Edward and Sophie are hard-working members of the royal family. Another, username Workmaiden, added, most certainly. He, Edward, has stepped up to the mark and performed tasks for the royal family. It was always the understanding he would get the dukedom, and Charles is wrong not to follow through on that promise. And username Anon1000 wrote, yes, he should, it was their parents' wish and they work hard for the firm. Meanwhile, other readers praised Edward and Sophie's dedication to their roles and duties in the royal family. Username BlueyEyes27 said, yes, 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 would love to see them get the title. They deserve it for all the work they are doing for the royal family. Similarly, username BetsyMay68 said, they are working royals and have done their duty without a bat of an eyelid. They deserve that promise and they will, I am sure, continue supporting King Charles III. Username Mildred Rosenstein wrote, Edward should have been named Duke the same day Charles made William the Prince of Wales. And username Heloise commented, Charles may be waiting until after the coronation.